This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Netflix. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here about to give you my review over the Samsung Series 5 Chromebook. This is one of the first laptops out there to be running the brand new Google Chrome OS. I'm going to go over the hardware, go over the software and the OS, the price configurations, and just going to let you know whether this is a laptop for you. So I'm going to first start talking about the hardware, and let me say this out front that this is one of the best laptops hardware-wise that I've seen between the $400 and $500 price range. It has a 12.1-inch LED screen with a resolution of 1280 by 800. This is a matte screen, so it's non-glossy, so it's going to be perfect for use outside. It also has a full-size keyboard, which is very comfortable, the perfect amount of feedback, and it replaces some of the traditional keys that you'll find on the keyboard, like the caps lock key, with web-enabled keys that help you navigate around the Google Chrome OS a little bit easier. Like it has some dedicated arrow buttons to navigate through tabs and things of that nature. The touchpad is a full touchpad, doesn't have any button at the bottom, anything like that. It supports gesture support as well, as far as swiping with multiple fingers and things like that. Has about 8.5 hours of battery life, so you can get up to 8.5 hours of battery life. This is going to be perfect for people that like to travel. You're not going to have to plug in that often. Has two USB ports, 4-in-1 card reader, Intel Atom processor inside, 2 gigs of RAM, has a webcam, and it comes in two different colors, Arctic white and black, and it comes in a 3G and Wi-Fi version or just a Wi-Fi only version. So the Wi-Fi only version runs about $430, and the 3G plus Wi-Fi version, which is going to be Verizon's 3G, runs about $500. So for the price point, again, for the price point, this hardware is pretty nice, and all of this comes in a package under 3.3 pounds, so it's going to be perfect for people, again, who like to travel. And as I mentioned before, the 3G version of this Samsung Chromebook is going to be on Verizon's network. And once you buy the 3G version, you get 100 megabytes of data allowance each month for 2 years. That comes included with the computer itself. Now, if you're going to want a little bit more freedom, a little bit more room to breathe, you can opt into higher data plans with Verizon, of course, for a more of a fee. Or you can get like a $9.99 day pass. So I think that's pretty cool that it comes included with this. Now, this laptop definitely is going to need to be on the internet for a majority of things they're doing. So 100 megabytes is not going to be a lot for everybody, but I think it'll be perfect and maybe enough for people who are just going to be doing checking emails and very, very light things like that. And now let's talk about the operating system itself, Chrome OS. Now this is a Linux-based operating system, but if you ever use a Google Chrome web browser, you're going to feel very at home with this. It looks and feels and acts almost exactly the same like the browser, but it does have a few things added to it that makes it feel more like an OS. And this is one of the first cloud-based operating systems that you're going to be able to get on a commercial product like this laptop. And cloud-based meaning that everything's going to be synced over the web as far as your applications, your settings, your pictures, your Gmail, your email, your documents, all that stuff is going to be synced over the web. So if you go over to your friend's house and they have a Chrome-based laptop and you log in, it's going to look exactly the same like your computer back at home. So that's just really awesome. Now, it's also going to be very fast and very secure. And speaking of fast, it's going to boot up in less than 10 seconds. And also waking up from sleep mode, you're going to be up and running in about 2 seconds. And as far as security, because this thing only runs web applications, which is a good and a bad thing. Now, the good thing is that since it is running web applications, those applications are going to be a little bit more secure as far as getting updates automatically downloaded to them as soon as you start up your computer. And also those applications are going to be running in their each individual tab. So it's going to be tab browsing, but with your application. So say that one tab that's running an application or a website and it has a virus or malicious software inside of it, it's not going to affect the rest of your computer or anything else running in other tabs. So that's a good thing. Now the bad thing is that it only runs web applications. So if you want to play some of the latest games, or you have an application that may be on a disk or some software on a disk, or you want to run like a full-fledged software like Photoshop or something like that, you're not going to be able to do it with this computer. You're only going to be able to run applications that have been made for it in the web store, and also websites that may have their own application like setups there. Now in the application store itself, it does have a good amount of applications though. You can find Angry Birds, you can find I think it has TweetDeck, you can find different things like that, and also you can find some Microsoft Office productivity applications as well to keep those documents synced. But again, you're not going to have the full plethora of applications. I like using that word. A full plethora of applications that you'll find on traditional setups like a Windows-based computer or a Mac OS X-based computer. Now, again, like I said before, the operating system itself is going to update itself when you turn on the system. From whenever time you turn it on, it's going to update itself automatically, so you don't have to worry about and mess with them update systems. And it does have video chat built in. Again, it has the built-in webcam, front-facing webcam. You can talk to people that are in your Gmail, your contacts, and things like that. It pops up in a little window at the bottom here, and the camera is actually pretty good itself. But overall, as I go into my final conclusion about this laptop, I would say that this is some of the best hardware for the price point. Talking about $430, For the Wi-Fi only version, it has a full-size keyboard. The screen is very nice. Built-in web camera, 4-in-1 card reader. It's just hardware-wise, it's just pretty solid, and it's pretty light as well. It just feels like a really good piece of hardware. Now, I think the number one thing that people are going to struggle with is, why would I get this over a traditional Windows laptop or a Mac OS X based laptop? Meaning that this is only Google Chrome OS. I mean, you can't install any applications like any, I don't want to say this, but kind of real applications that you can really do a lot of power with, like a Photoshop, or play some really higher power games and things like that. You can't do that with this laptop. And two, again, you can download Google Chrome browser on a Windows-based laptop, and that'll give you probably 90% the same type of feeling that you'll get with this Google Chrome OS only laptop. So I think that's what a lot of people are going to struggle with, and that's made me that's what made me say that this laptop is really going to be for a select few people, like geeky people out there like me and you, probably that's why you're watching it, or techie people that are looking for something different, looking for something light, very simple, that's going to be synced across any computer that you log into with your account. Everything's going to be synced together. It's going to follow you in the cloud. But I just don't think the rest of the world is going to be really to the cloud-based only operating system just yet. But from this laptop's perspective, and since it is probably one of the only 2 or 3 Chrome-based laptops out there from what I've seen, I think this is probably going to be the best pick for you if you are going to be interested in this. But before we head out of here, guys, I'm going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video, and that is going to be Netflix. Netflix delivers movies directly to your home, saving you time and money. Instantly watch thousands of TV shows and movies streaming directly to your PC, Mac, or right to your TV via a Netflix-ready device like a PS3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii console. Plus, get DVDs by mail in about 1 business day, and as a new member and a Soldier Knows Best viewer, you can get a free trial membership by going to netflix.com/soldier and signing up now, and be sure to use this URL so they know that we sent you. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below. You heard what I had to say about this Chromebook. Leave your comment down below about what you think about this laptop so far, whether you will recommend it to a friend or whether you're going to get it yourself. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later. Peace.